Hi, I'm Christina Trauthwein, VP of Content and Partnerships at Hotel Business. And I am here right now with Jason Rabidoux, and he's the EVP of Acquisitions and Business Development at Davidson Hospitality. Welcome, Jason.
Thanks, Christina. Appreciate it.
So let's talk a little bit about the end of last year. I know that in November, Davidson announced an exciting new partnership. Can you tell me more about that?
Absolutely. It was, a long relationship with KSL that kind of led to that point. We've always been a privately held company, and KSL was a significant shift to a much more institutional, partner for us. But it was a long and really successful partnership together. We were together for 9 years and acquired a lot of properties together, grew together a lot, and great opportunity for kind of just strategic shift in partner to Nautic. They're a very, very well-respected investor, middle market, private equity group, an investor in operating companies in the services sector. That's a primary sector of their business. And so it's their first real entry into the space, and we're super thrilled to have them as partners. I think it's going to be a great partnership, and we're really just kicking that off. But it's going well, and we're excited about the future. We're a people business at the end of the day, right? And
For sure.
And Davidson's culture and what we're all about is a big piece of what's made the company successful, what's made our relationship with our partners successful, and Nautic bought into that. So I think it's really going to be a great partnership in that regard.
Yeah, that's for sure. When you can align with another company on your culture and your values, it really is very helpful.
Absolutely.
So as a leader of Davidson's acquisitions and business development team, which current markets are you exploring from an opportunistic and expansion and growth perspective?
Yeah, it's a good question. We don't think about it as much as just geography to us. We've built our platform in a very specific way to be very deep in food and beverage, sales and marketing, revenue management, and built it intentionally to execute against very complex hotels and resorts. So when we think about how we leverage what we've built out as a company, we think about it more in terms of the spaces that we play. So we'll continue to grow in the full service, hard branded, soft branded independent space. We'll continue to grow in lifestyle. We'll continue to grow the resorts division. That's been a big success for us over the last several years. And so we kind of think about the opportunities in those sectors. I think as we think about naturally what makes sense for Davidson moving forward, we're continuing to explore our expansion outside of the United States. We're continuing to explore really the opportunity to enter more into the luxury space. I think that's a natural evolution of the type of platform that we've built. So, we have a big concentration down in Florida. We have over 25 hotels down in the state of Florida. It comes with a little bit of good and bad occasionally, as you have to deal with some of the tragic weather events that roll through there. But the resort space, the lifestyle space, full service, it's all going to be what we continue to do. I think we're going to figure out how to branch that out and build on to kind of the platform that we've intentionally built to tackle that kind of asset.
Well, you mentioned exploring outside the U.S. And so Davidson took over management of two Frenchman's Reef properties, and one or both are in U.S. Virgin Islands, or?
Yeah, in U.S. Virgin Islands.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so that's a big feat for the portfolio.
It is.
How is this significant, and what does it mean for Davidson's footprint?
Yeah, I think it's significant in a variety of ways. Not only have we've explored over the years opportunities in the Caribbean. So it's interesting because while Davidson has not technically managed a hotel in the Caribbean before, the talent that we've brought into the company over the last 10, 15 years has a significant amount of experience in the space. So natural expansion, again, with our resort experience, complex operations, and just the talent internally to expand there. For us, it just means probably going after it with a little bit more intention. We've pursued proactively some opportunities, reacted to some, but now we're there. And now I think we can take that and expand into the Caribbean, Mexico, look at strategic opportunities to do that, and frankly, leverage the talent that we do have beyond just Frenchman's Reef. But beyond that, I think I'm most excited that this is a partner that in Fortress that owns the property that we've been talking to for years. And so it's a new partner into the company. We're excited about that, a relationship that we've been fostering for a long time. We're excited to help them get that property to where it needs to be. And it's two hotels in one. It's a Westin and then the Morning Star Bowie House, which is an Autograph Collection hotel, all in the same property. Slightly different experiences, but it's going to be fantastic.
So, what are you looking most forward to in 2025? And what are some challenges and opportunities you see?
Yeah. I mean, the challenges I think for the industry have been a little bit consistent over the last couple of years, a little bit lack of deal flow out there in general, right? So I think I'm most excited about hopefully transactions picking up a little bit. The debt markets have good liquidity in them right now. So that's been a challenge that we've had as an industry that I think not really working against us as much anymore.
Right.
And so I think that we just need a little bit of momentum. It's tough because some of that momentum is going to have to come from the continued pressures from some of the loans that are out there on active hotels. There's a little bit of disconnect there between performance and loan performance at the end of the day. But I think we're all hopeful that will open up a little bit for us. I mean, we're unique because we have a lot of different ways to kind of adapt to the current environment, right? At our core, we're a third-party operator. We try to think like an owner. We try to think about investments like an owner. So I think at the end of the day, for us, we have a lot of different ways that we can strategically grow the portfolio regardless of what the market gives us. But I think, for us and our partners, we all want to see a little bit more activity on the transaction side.
Jason, I'm going to end on this. What are some trends that excite you and that you're keeping an eye on right now?
I love how our industry has become so much more experiential.
Yeah.
It just adds an element to what we do. It adds a feeling to the equation that's more than just, a clean room and a comfortable bed. It evokes emotion. It inspires. And so I think that as we continue to see the evolution of the industry move more and more toward experience-driven executions of product and branding and just feeling very authentic to the consumer, that always excites me. I don't pretend to know exactly how that's going to evolve over time, but from ecotourism to campgrounds and kind of everything in between,
right?
It's expanding a lot, and it's really, really neat to see. And frankly, I think that's the stuff that's going to continue to get us emotionally attached to staying and experiencing and traveling.
And some of the major hotel brands get in on that recently too. So I think there's just definitely a movement going on there.
It is. It's fun to see the evolution. I mean, we've got to be at the forefront of that, and I think we're all seeing more of that. That's exciting.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your time, Jason. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Christina.